Welcome back to Showbiz Tonight. I'm AJ Hammer in New York, and tonight it is Showbiz Justice. Plenty of outrage today after a father allegedly tossed his 7-year-old son over the side of a boat, apparently because the boy wouldn't stop crying. Well, the father is trying to say, he was just horseplaying. Either way, that dad now, quite obviously, in some pretty big trouble. With me tonight in New York, Vikki Ziegler. She's an attorney and a professor at Fordham Law. So in these new reports today, witnesses aboard the tourist boat where this whole drama went down say they actually saw Solon Briles hit his son multiple times before throwing the boy overboard. Now the father's giving his side of the story to our affiliate KTLA. Take a look at what he's saying.
Your son off a boat. Were you trying to kill him?
Yeah, I was trying to kill my son. No, of course I was not trying to kill him. We were playing in the shallows. I thought, I discussed it with him. We jumped in together and just thought, okay, it'd be funny, ha ha ha. We were just screwing around, just horse playing.
Well, that father now out of jail on $100,000 bail, but he is still facing charges of felony child endangerment and resisting arrest. So, Vikki, exactly how much trouble could this dad be in?
AJ, very serious trouble. This is a felony. This is not a misdemeanor, which means jail time, possibly in prison, up to 6 years, possibly if convicted. So the prosecutors in this case obviously did some due diligence and said, you know what, this is not a minor crime. This is not about horse playing, which is his defense, which you just saw. This is really serious. When you throw a child over a rail into the water and you threaten him, allegedly, he said to this child, if you don't stop crying, I'm going to throw you overboard. And he did exactly that. That is really serious. Up to 4 years probation, up to 6 years in jail, $10,000 fine, and maybe even losing his child one day.
And stay with me on this. I'm guessing if you're representing a guy like this, first of all, you're telling him don't speak to the press. But okay, he gave this interview, and the reporter asked him quite seriously, were you trying to kill your kid? And the guy that right there on television said, joking, of course, he said, yeah, I was trying to kill my kid. I mean, does that give us a little insight into where this guy's head might be at? That was a pretty stupid thing to do.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You never want your clients to speak about anything, especially when they're charged with something very serious like felony child endangerment. His responses were bizarre, quite strange, in fact. And you know what? At this point in the investigation, you want to stay mum. And you know what? He threw this child off the boat. There are other boats around. I mean, this child was a fair swimmer. It wasn't like this. He was on a swim team. So, I mean, the seriousness and the injury that could have been sustained by this child is beyond imagined.
It's unbelievable to me. The dad is divorced from the boy's mother. Is there any way this could have an impact on child custody, perhaps?
Oh, absolutely. I think child services should be called if they haven't already to go determine whether or not he's a fit parent, if this child has been in danger before. And there are 2 boys. Obviously, the 7-year-old was the one thrown off the boat, but there is another 6-year-old. So absolutely an investigation could ensue.
I mean, the things people do and the things people say, it's just
hot
unbelievable.
sauce. I mean, we're always talking about these crazy cases.
Vikki Ziegler, thank you so much. Well, these